All right, very well done. We're almost done with the getting started module. You've done a lot of work. You've gotten hopefully used to the Canvas interface, have access to your text, done a little homework, and invariably as the semester goes through, you're going to have questions. And so I would encourage you guys to discuss things in our discussion boards per section. When you have a question, it's 24/7. You might not get the help immediately, but it's out there. Classmates can help. I could help. It's nice to just be able to ask that question. Of course, what I asked you guys to do is you guys work with each other on discussion boards, is make sure, let me go ahead and get an introduction up, is to just be considerate of each other. I've got some etiquette rules here. I think overall, just to summarize everything there, just be kind with each other. It takes a lot of courage to get on a board, to talk in the classroom, and I want us to be able to do that. It's a nice safe space to talk and get rid of your or handle your math questions. So let's please use the discussion boards to do that. What I like to do is walk you around a little bit around this so you can write your introductions and get those going so we can know more about you and you be prepared for items. So what you're looking at right now is our discussion board. All right. And for some of you, this might not be the same class. It's a 151 class, but it's pretty much the same thing for everybody. What you'll see is I have already written a introduction, so please read a little bit about me. Look, I've embedded a picture, and these are things that you can be doing as well, and I'll coach you through. When you are getting ready to post something in a discussion board, there's two locations where you can do that. At the bottom of the header, right, there's basically the header for the introduction board is a big reply button. So when you're ready to write something new or create a new thread, that's the reply that you'll go to. Or if you want to reply to somebody who has already posted something, there's a smaller reply to their thread that's there. So we're going to start something new. You're going to hit the reply, and what opens up is a text box. So of course you can start typing stuff, hello, my, name is Ron, or, whatever the case might be. And so you can type, and etc. So in this text box, you can also do other things. If you go up into the top of the text box, there's ways to change the font. I'm not going to do that, but you can provide links. You can provide pictures and upload them, which is pretty much what I've done. If you want to upload an image, you'll press upload an image, and it's basically giving you a box where you take the image that you have somewhere on your phone or your computer, you drag it into the box, put a little description, hit the submit key, and you basically get a picture like I did with my grandbabies, with my two grandsons. You can also embed videos, right? So that'd be the next link there. You can upload and record a media. Maybe you have some course media that you've done. I have had students do that in the past, kind of like how I shoot videos like I'm doing now. This is pretty much how I'm uploading these things or embedding them. You can put course documents. This will be the big one for you guys. If you want to post a picture of what you're doing or post an application of what you're doing, here's the work that I'm showing, here's where I'm stuck. You probably want to post a picture. That would be the best, but you can also post a picture of your work here. If you have a course link, you can do some embedding. All right. Again, that's what I do a lot with my videos. And then also with these three little dots, there's a square root of X key that allows you to do some equation editing. All right. So let's just say, Ron, he introduces himself and he's having trouble taking something like X. And here's the power, right? X squared plus, let's throw a fraction in there, right? So we can write a fraction 2/3 X, right? And so he's done. And, so there's the equation editor showing there. So maybe Ron, hello, my name is Ron. There's a thing. How do I simplify this? So maybe that's the question. All right. And then when he posts reply, right, what's going to happen is notice this is a new thread. So it's separate from the thread that I wrote with my introduction, but it's ready to be interactive. All right. So there's how you write a new thread. If you want to participate in a discussion, maybe somebody has an answer to that. You can press the reply to the thread that I've created there, and you can answer, right? And you can basically tell Ron, there is nothing to simplify. Simplify since there are no like terms. All right, and post your reply. And you notice that what this does is it indents a little bit, showing that it's a response to what Ron had said with the indentation showing up. And of course, I can reply to that, right? So, well done. And what you're going to basically see is an indentation of even that. All right. So you kind of see a thread going there. So two places where you can write something, you either respond to somebody's thread with that reply, or you begin a new reply at the very beginning up here, right? And you post something that you want to post. All right. So there is a real quick indication of your discussion board. Of course, like I said, I think the biggest thing you guys will do if you want to embed a picture, right? You can you either have a course image that's already loaded. That's what I have with some of the pictures that I've got, right? So, there's another picture of my grand my picture of my son and my beautiful daughter-in-law with the babies when they were little, right? You can take that picture, and when you click on it, something, right, you click on it, it gets a little bit smaller, so you can make it smaller. And I imagine for a lot of you, this is how you guys are going to be doing your homework. If you have a question on the homework, you'll take a picture of it and then upload it into this and then make some comments. So, if I wanted to make some comments, I'd just click return. Some of my computer's real slow, right? Help me or see my picture or whatever the case might be. Post reply, and there you have it, right? So I've just created a new thread with a new picture, right, with some comments on that. So that is probably the one you guys will use the most, all right, for our class with regard to this. But for now, to wrap up our getting started module, just simply write your introduction, right? Kind of like I did there. I'm telling you a little bit about myself, my math history, giving you some things I did, how I failed at math, how I fixed that failure and whatnot. So let me hear about you guys, what your interests are, what you like to do, what your favorite classes are, whatever the case might be. And then as we get more into the semester, you can use the discussion boards to talk to us more. All right, so that should do that. Let me go ahead and stop sharing. All right, again, welcome to the class. You guys are almost done. Especially after you've written your introduction, I think you've done most of the items on your checklist to get prepared. And then you should be able to start your review here shortly, and I'll have more videos with that. So welcome. Let's have a great semester and get that introduction done. I'm looking forward to hearing and learning about many of you. Talk to you later, and some videos coming soon.